I mean, we've seen an unprecedented amount of technological change in a super short space of time, which is overwhelming in and of itself. I have no problems with AI or robots in principle. I think, again, it's about the governance of these things and what are we ethically allowing them to do. And, you know, there's a different conversation about social responsibility, right? Are we removing jobs from people for profit, for corporates, because it's cheaper to get a robot to do it? But then you could argue that there are some things that robots are doing, particularly in factories, you know, mass creation of aeronautical devices or aerospace materials in general, which the precision that you can get from a robot is also preventing kind of factory injuries from individuals. But I think, for me, the challenge is that we're living in two very different worlds, right? We're living in a world that's still reliant on cars that we have to drive ourselves at a time when cars that can drive themselves also exist. And the question is, how do you merge those worlds in a way that doesn't create destruction and conflict and, it's the eradication of the human race, which I don't think it is that existential. But I think the question really is, what are the drivers behind the continual creation of all of these technological products? And how are we as humans adapting to being replaced in certain functions for those? And how are we equipping those people whose jobs are being replaced by technology to have the skills that they need to be able to go and do something else?